Good morning, guys. Welcome to a morning review. And today I just want to give a review on the signals that I had sent yesterday. That is on Euro USD, Euro GBP, the DXY, as well as God. So apparently, all the signals were in profit, aside from Euro GBP, which continues to take on our orders and trying to give us a clear market direction. And today, I think we've been given that. So we are looking to have a very good trade on that. But having a recap on DXY. Remember, we always use the DXY to determine the direction and mostly the entry positions for the euro dollar. So this is what we have right now. When we look at the dollar index, I had given a setup yesterday saying that we have to wait for particularly these two positions to be broken, these two structures, this structure and this structure. And after that, we're going to wait for a return to this area, then we can see a buying of this move. So as we can see, I even left this structure. This is the structure we're waiting for. Well, this is a version of a two-way trap, liquidity grab in a breakout structure, then an entry, and this is what we've seen that has happened right here. And this was the buy that we had on the dollar index. And ultimately, having this on the dollar index simply implies that we're selling Euro USD. So this is how Euro USD panned out. Remember, when I gave out this video, the structure market was just right here, price was right here. I said we're going to wait for the break of this structure again, or for the wait of this for the break of this structure, and then after that, we're going to wait for price to come back to this level. Remember this level. As I said, many of you guys think dojis are indecision candles, but apparently dojis are the most important candles you want to look for in the market. But it's not easy to spot the important dojis. I know it's not easy. There's so many dojis out there, but there's a way I teach people to find these areas of interest because dojis apparently are the fulcrum of the market. And you want to look for these things and look at how precise it was. Price came back straight. I didn't care what price was doing. It went down, broke this structure, broke this structure, broke this structure. All I was doing was I'm waiting for price to come back to this area of interest that I say wait for price to come in here. Then we're going to sell our price. So this is what happened. Price definitely came back and see the drawdown. I'm going to use the same doji as my area of interest and as well as the stop loss. So this was a 7.4 stop loss move, which has given us um, 79, 78, 78 pips profit. And as you can see, my target was this demand. This was my target, and price has tapped into the demand. Then we have seen a little retracement back here to this OB. Price is also still going down. But remember, I gave you guys this. This was a very important setup you had to look for, and this is what we have here. Price took out the two-way trap. This was the two-way trap, and then we had to wait for breakout structure, which was this important breakout structure that happened. And after that, you wait for something like this. If you can see, there's something like this. The price came down, came back, we tested the breakout structure, tried to go down, but it was just coming to this OB. Price pushed up. The supply was needed. This supply was found in here, inside this doji. So this is where liquidity was, and this is why we see price tapping the liquidity and then diving down to this demand. So price is always searching for orders. Where orders are, that's where price will go. What demand is, what when demand is as given its call, supply is needed. So price will simply go and take orders from supply, then distribute them to demand. So that's exactly what we see happening here. So price is now coming back to demand, and our work has been done. This is what we had anticipated. The drop here was to a demand, which is what has actually happened. So this is what we have on euro dollar. We've collected about 79 pips, and all our orders are closed down. So this is what we have right now on euro dollar. And then an update on the pound, euro pound. This is what happened. Um, we're seemingly trying to sell this, but as you can see, price is just reversed. It was taking orders. First of all, we had taken this liquidity here. Price broke structure, then came back again, took out this liquidity, and then broke structure again, came back and took out this liquidity right here. So this to me is more of a liquidity grab that is happening on the upside, but not to be blinded on what's happening on the downside. Price is leaving, it's just continuously leaving demand, and demand is exceeding supply. Demand is exceeding supply. So this is a demand we have which is exceeding supply. So this demand has pushed price up to go seek more supply. So there's less or little supply, especially in this doji here. So this doji has got to sustain the supply needed to meet an equilibrium for the push up from this demand. So this is what is happening. So if this setup fails, we need to continue looking for which possible supply that will sustain what the demand is requiring. So that is what I have for you guys on this one. And then when you look at Eurocard as well, Eurocard, Eurocard, this is how Eurocard is. I'm anticipating a sell here, just a small stop loss move. This is a 23 pips stop loss with a possible 152 pips target. So the same thing I'm looking for is what I saw here. We have a two-way trap here and seen another two-way trap here. If setup is going to hold, that is, if the euro weakens in a way, we are going to anticipate this happening. But as it is, remember, it is always bullish until it isn't. It is always bearish until it isn't anymore. How do you know it isn't anymore? You need to look for those things that we are able to find to notify ourselves that price is no longer bullish, price is no longer bearish. Now we can enter a reversal. Now we can do what's of this and this. So that is what we have. So to show you guys, this is how we started the structures. This was the structure for Euro USD. This is how we started it. We say price is going to break structure here, and then when we break structure or we wait for this break of structure, this is what we're going to look for. This is what we're going to look for. We're going to wait for price to come back in here. Price didn't immediately come back. It continued going down, going down, going down. I left this setup for a purpose for you guys to follow. I don't know how many followed, and then see what happened. It continued going down. So I left this because I knew price, no matter what it's going to do, it was going to come back in here, because this was an area of importance, an area of interest, something that you need to know how to look for. So I waited for this. I didn't mind what happened, but as I was also doing this, I was waiting for price to come back in DXY, because DXY was the indicator that we were using to buy to sell euro dollar. So price was coming down in here. It first went up, broke this structure, broke this structure, broke this structure ultimately. Then price decided to come down in here. So this is how the setup was. So for euro dollar, this is how the setup was. For DXY, this is how the setup was. Now if you look at where we are right now, and I even say we're going to sell this, we have three possible sell points: 1.22369, 1.22383, and 1.22395. 1.22395 was the sniper entry that we had targeted. 1.22395. This is exactly 1.22395. No, price didn't reach there, but we reached 1.22385, which is initially another sniper entry, just a pip difference from here. So this is what we have. So the question is, how did someone know the price might come here? So that's a question you need to answer, you guys. Just attend our mentorship, attend everything we know. We'll share it with you. Everything we know, we'll share with you. It is only $100 for those who are who would want to join our mentorship. Just come to us and we'll give you exactly what you need to become a professional trader. So this is what we have, guys. So more setups are coming in. I'm going to send more setups and we'll see what we can do with this. So for now, you guys, you have an incredible day. Let's see what we have trending, and I'll send more of my charts. So you have a great day.